In a world where knowledge is power, listen to industry-leading experts discuss the future of digital currency. Welcome to the Crypto Untangled podcast. Learn the ins and outs of cryptocurrency and blockchain and take your wealth to the next level. Now, here is your host, Dr. Boudib.
Hey guys, how are you doing today? How was your week? Hope you did something good, something fun, and you came up with a new idea and made a change. But most of all, I hope that wherever you are listening to me now, you are safe, happy, and healthy. I'm Yonida, and you are listening to Crypto Untangled. In our previous episode, we spoke about decentralized blockchain, acceleration and masterminds that can bring growth and development for young entrepreneurs and to their newly established projects. Yes, we had WeBlock, a future-oriented intelligent one-stop acceleration platform which, through 7 core modular products, builds a set of self-service system with project development path of all-around tracking. In today's episode, I would like to talk to you about the benefits and risks of crypto trading. What it is and how does it operate. You will hear useful information about the recent trends in the crypto market. What are the top 10 projects leading the coin market cap, the hot topic of financial and tech industry, DeFi, the store of value gold, and so many others. But most of all, through this episode, you will learn the do's and don'ts while entering the crypto trading. As Tudor Jones said, the secret to being successful from a trading perspective is to have an undying thirst for information and knowledge. Now, let me introduce to you a musician, an enthusiastic market analyst, and a crypto trader. I have here exclusively for you in this episode, John, who will give us useful information and tips about crypto trading, and through his experience and trading history, he will share with you some do's and don'ts that you need to know before trading in the crypto market. Hi.
How's it going?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for accepting the invitation.
Yeah, no problem.
I was very interested because we never spoke about trading in the crypto market, and I heard that you are an expert in it and you have huge knowledge. So
yeah.
If you can give us some details, some tips, useful information for everybody who is listening. Tell us a bit more about yourself and how and when were you introduced to the crypto?
Crypto, I was first introduced in around 2014. I started using Bitcoin and Litecoin mostly. It was just for sending transactions.
Okay.
And then I didn't really see it as an investment or any type of value like that until probably around 2017. Then I started seeing the value started to go up. Then I was starting to pay attention. And then I invested in my first altcoins as they were going, back then they were going pretty crazy. There's Tron was one of the first ones that I bought in. And then 2017 to 2018, everybody knows how that ended. The market peaked, the ICO bubble. And then after that, I stayed in crypto, helping out with a few projects, community projects, and trying to really build, because I've seen there is quite a bit of value in crypto.
Yeah.
So, and then first I started working with community projects. And then after that, I moved into more into trading. And it was around 2017, 2018 was when I took trading more serious. And then I seen with trading, it was mostly exchanges were the ones bringing in so much volume. So I realized that's where most people are benefiting, is from trading or exchanges, because a lot of projects, they come up and they disappear. and you don't know what happened to them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but exchanges, they always, most of them, there are some that went away, like Cryptopia and a few other ones, but most of them, the bigger ones, the quality ones, they do stick around for a while, and they're always providing value to people in the crypto space. So, and then when I started getting more into trading, I was working on different algorithms with a few friends, trying to figure out different strategies that would work for trading Bitcoin. And then I figured if they were working on Bitcoin, then these algorithms would probably work on other assets that's been around forever. So then that's when I started trading a wider range of assets like gold and stocks and everything. And then that's when I came across currency.com, and I started using that, trying it out, seeing how the platform was.
Okay.
And out of all the other crypto platforms, that's the only one that offered a variety of things that I could trade. So and then I started using the platform a bit and connected a little bit with the team. And then now we work with them and make all their YouTube videos.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, if for somebody that it's the first time hearing about crypto market, can you please give us more detail? How does this market operates? Of course, there is fees, and also there is a high risk in trading compared to investing.
Yeah,
How do you manage your risks when it comes to that?
yeah, it really depends how you look at it, because with crypto, like there's so many ways you can be investing in it. You can be doing long term, or you can just be doing short term things,
Okay.
trading, or you could just have a blockchain company using the technology, right? So it all depends on what approach you have. Like if you're coming in crypto looking to invest in projects long term, then you should do your research on the team members, on what they're working on the use case, on the potential of the product they're doing. And then if you're coming in to trade, then you can't build attachments to certain projects, because you're just there to trade, to accumulate more Bitcoin or Ethereum, or if you're just trading to have more US dollars, then you can't build an emotional attachment, and you have to manage your risk with each trend, kind of know how the trend is and what direction you want to be in your trade. But if you're also a blockchain company just using the technology, your risk is not as high as the two others, but it is beneficial long term, because if you can find a way to utilize the technology, then people will have a use case for your product, and then it speaks for itself.
It's very informative what you are saying. And if somebody wants to trade now, what are the do's and don'ts in the crypto market? And do you recommend, now you're speaking about currency.com, right?
Yeah.
Do you highly recommend it based on security, user-friendly, and variation of coins and tokens that they have?
Yeah, out of all of the exchanges I've tried in crypto, I think currency.com is the most user-friendly for sure. You can trade with leverage on majority of assets that are out there to trade. There is crypto, there's only, I think, about 5 or 6, and that's the main ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. But in terms of overall assets worldwide, there's gold, stocks, everything. I think if you are coming in to trade, then that is a good platform to start off, or even a good platform to use overall, because the security is there. It's a regulated exchange, and also they have the products else you would need from currency.com wouldn't have.
Okay.
And another thing is, if you are a crypto trader and let's say you're holding Bitcoin or Ethereum and you don't want to sell it, on currency.com, you can use that as collateral to trade all the assets that they have also.
And about the do's and don'ts, please. Is there any? Like what the people that they trade have to be careful at?
Well, the do's and don'ts, to do your research. So we do on currency.com, on the YouTube channel, we did post a video about a month ago showing the 5 mistakes that crypto traders make. And it kind of breaks down just the top 5 things, because people who come in brand new, they don't know exactly what approach to have, because they'll come in trying to make money overnight, but it's actually a long game and it takes quite a bit of time, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So, based on your expertise and this many years of trading, and you follow the exchange platforms and so on, what are the projects that might enter in the next 2 years in the top 10 of CMP of the CoinMarketCap?
So in the next 2 years, you said, right?
Yeah. Maybe might be
So
later, like
yeah,
based
it could be longer, but
longer, yeah, of course.
what I see, in just my opinion, I think in the next few years, the top 10 will look very similar to how it looks right now, because crypto does grow collectively as a group. So as Bitcoin grows and Ethereum grows, everything else grows with it. But in the top 10, there will be new ones introduced. There's one called ACDX, which is a new exchange platform that's going to launch. It is similar to it is a derivatives exchange where they'll have options for Bitcoin, also leverage, and even other assets too. It's still they are launching a beta, I think, in about 2 weeks or so.
Okay.
And their token is going to be similar to FTX, which is one of the bigger exchanges right now for just crypto. And I think that can reach the top 10 based on the token metrics on how it's going to work and the value that it's going to add to the market.
Okay. What about technology? Which one you think would dominate? Because we hear DeFi recently a lot. We hear we have Oracle, we have the yield farming, and we have also the original gold, like store value. How you see it in the next couple of years? How do they develop?
I think in the next few years, I think for sure store of value and will continue to have a use case in crypto. These things that come up like DeFi and ICOs, things like that, they do bring in quite a bit of hype, but they're not sustainable long term.
Okay.
Based on how it works. DeFi is good right now and it is booming and everybody's trying to get in on it. But I don't think long term it's sustainable, because if you look, Bitcoin was never an ICO or DeFi or anything like that, but it's still number one, still dominates. And even like, let's say, if you have a look in the top 10 right now, let's say Litecoin, for example. Litecoin's been around for years. It's still in the top 10. And it hasn't had no ICOs or DeFi or anything like that. It just has its own store of value, and it still continues to have that strength. But things like that have had ICOs over the years, a lot of them come and go and they disappear. So I think in years to come, it'll still continue to look how it is, with things like store of value staying on top. There will more than likely be more trends to come in, like DeFi's and ICOs and yield farming. And right now in the moment, that's definitely a way to go. But the long-term outlook, in my opinion, will not be sustainable.
Okay, but why it makes because I hear everywhere, especially in the crypto websites and journals and news, there is no news that do not have DeFi in it. So in the rest a couple of months, really, it made a big boom. What caused it? What made it different from the other?
If you look, in my opinion, with DeFi right now, it's definitely the hot topic, and it has a big role in Ethereum right now, trying to make it up to $500.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I definitely think a lot of traders are excited for it, but it caused some good things and bad things. Like the gas prices for Ethereum right now are really high, but the volume that DeFi is bringing in, it just passed. I seen that Uniswap passed Coinbase in 24-hour volume just last week, which is pretty big. So I think DeFi is another use case for crypto. but it won't be the main long term. But the way it's right now is good. It's just, let's just hope that there's not too many coming out and it doesn't become a big bubble that pops, like how the ICO bubble was.
Yeah. Okay. And what's your financial advice that you would like to give to the audience, or the message as a crypto trader?
Just from my experience, I've had different approaches in crypto, like working on projects and trading and holding and just investing. It depends really what works for you, right? And what works for your own risk management. Me personally, I prefer to trade. I don't like to hold things for too long. But in terms of trading, it's to always manage your risk and avoid your losses, cut your losses early, because you can be caught holding something for months to months and you can be right at the bottom, and then eventually there's no point for you to even sell, and you're just stuck holding it until hoping that it goes right back to that price that you bought at so you can get out. But I think if you are trading, always, I say the trend is your friend, which is probably one of the main rules, is to always trade with the trend, because trading is a game of probability. So you have higher chance of being on the right side of the trade if you are trading with the trend. So that's one of the main things I always look for, is which way the trend is going and which way I'm going with the trend. Also have...
Yeah, continue, please.
I had to think for the 5 mistakes, because we made a video on it. I can send you that too if you want later.
Thanks. Yeah, I will appreciate.
Okay, yeah, I have them pulled up here. So yeah, I can mention that part for the other earlier, because I don't think I mentioned a few of the do's and don'ts. So the first one, in terms of do's and don'ts, for crypto traders, people coming in, is they don't take the time to learn. I think it's good to always use that time, because the learning period is longer than the success period. To really be consistent, you have to really do the research, because some people don't come in and learn, and they jump into trades because someone tells them something, but they're not actually understanding what they're doing themselves. That's kind of what's happening with the DeFi boom right now. There's not too much understanding, there's more chasing happening. And also another thing, when people are new into trading, don't over leverage yourself and manage your risk. Also, one good thing is, it is good when you start trading, you see other traders, to kind of see what they're doing and their approach. But it's always best to build your own edge rather than take advice from others, because when you build your own edge, you know how much you can tolerate in a loss, and you know how much you can tolerate in a win. And one thing you should do for sure is to be patient, because sometimes you can buy something and wait a few days, and then I've even been in this situation. You buy something, you're excited for it to go up, and you wait, and then it doesn't, and you sell, and then you see it go up, and then you jump back in, and then it goes down, and then you're just stuck in that game, and then eventually you're just losing capital each time, right?
Yeah.
So I think being patient is definitely probably one of the best. Be disciplined too. Like when you enter a trade, set where you know you're wrong. Accept that you're wrong at a certain price point, because if you don't already set that right when you're entering the trade, then you're going to be stuck riding each wave up and down, and not really know, and things can get out of control.
Good advice. I'm coming from a different field, but yeah. And one thing that people also have to do their own research, as you said, and be prepared for whatever it will come up, because it's not all the time win-win. It will come at
exactly.
But you have to be prepared how to handle it.
Like this week, Bitcoin is down quite a bit. I think right now it's at 10,000.
Yeah.
This week, and earlier it was at, I think it was at 12,000 or
12,000.
So.
It was a moment
where it started, or 11,005. Yeah.
How do you see it will go?
Yeah, and I think as long as I'm looking at the chart right now, as long as we don't, that 9,500 holds, then the trend is still bullish. It also depends on what gold and silver do. But with everything happening right now, and the US dollar is going down and inflation is on the rise, I think it's Bitcoin that long term, even till the end of the year, I think it's going to be above the current price for sure.
Okay.
Above 10,000.
Thanks a lot.
And also,
It was very informative, insightful, and thank you for the tips and advices and for information. And most of all, thanks for accepting and being part of this episode for the Crypto Untangled.
no problem. Thanks for having me.
Hopefully, when we will have another topic, I will have you again.
Yeah. If we do it again next time, we'll get you guys.
Thanks
That's
a
good.
lot.
That's good. Hopefully,
Thanks a lot.
next time we'll do a bit longer. I'll have some
I
more
would
information.
appreciate whenever you have time. And yeah, thanks again, John. And
Okay.
have a nice day.
Yeah. See you next.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. So, we just had John Doe, a risk taker and a crypto trader, who shared with us some of his trading experience, useful information, and valuable advices. He said, do research and take as much time as you can to read and learn. Yes, of course, you have to do your first investment in knowledge and get to know better the crypto market before you take the first move in trading. You can follow experts and financial advisors, other traders, check their approaches, learn from their success, learn from their failures. But at the end of the day, you have to go and apply your own strategy in trading. It's always good having an advisor around for better ideas, cleverer moves, to listen to others who already are in the field. But at the end it is you who has to make the right and final move and take control of your finances. Be prepared for your win, be prepared for your loss. Because it is not always a win-win game. Trading is risk, and you have to be prepped that bad times might and will happen. Bad decisions will be made, bad investments will be made, but as Joe said, don't let these moments overcome you, and keep in mind, don't invest more money than you can afford to lose. Understand well the trends, follow projects that you want to invest in, check the probabilities, and create your own approaches. But most of all, be patient. John introduced to us currency.com, an award-winning tokenized assets platform that can make complex trading fast and easy. Currency.com is a platform designed by an experienced team using advanced technology to ensure both privacy and accessibility, and most of all, it offers a large variety of coins and tokens. For all the newbies out there who want to start trading, Currency.com offers free trading education tools which provide deep analytical insights and analysis to spot the best trading opportunities. But for more information, updates and tips about crypto trading, please follow John Doe on Twitter at RealJohnDoe. Read carefully, expand your knowledge, do your own research, think wisely, and make the right decision and move for your investment. Everything in life is probabilities, whose basic knowledge you have got in the 4th grade of school. Now, you simply need to expand it. So dear crypto world, thank you for being with me today and hope you have enjoyed this 5th episode of Crypto Untangled. This program is already available on Spotify and Apple iTunes, so you just need to click follow and can listen to Crypto Untangled anywhere from everywhere. Don't forget, for the latest news about the adaptation of blockchain and crypto market in the MENA region and worldwide, please go to cryptonewslebanon.com. Thank you again guys for being with me today. Until the next episode, stay safe, take good care of yourself, and remember, do not be embraced by your failures. Learn from them and start again. Till the next time, bye bye.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Crypto Untangled. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform so you never miss an episode. For more information, visit us at kryptonnewslebanon.com. We'll see you soon.